Hi, I'm Nalini Mahadevan, and with me is Mark Moore, and I'm an attorney here in Clayton, Missouri. Today we are going to talk about family and naturalization issues for 2018. I'll give you an update. Mark works with me on our immigration applications, and if you call our office and you are a client, our immigration client, you'll be speaking to him as well. Some of the issues we are now having is everybody's heard the news, I guess. First of all, let's talk about DACA. This is what they call the dreamers, the young people who came in before they were 15 into this country, and they are here, and the district court has allowed DACA applications to be filed again. Now there is some rumor that the federal government is going to file an appeal directly to the Supreme Court. So we are awaiting that news. Let's talk about other things that we do follow in our office. We follow both family-based applications. That means applications for green card, for either being a parent, child, or spouse of a U.S. citizen. These applications are both filed here in the U.S. as well as overseas. Mark, anything you want to add to that?
I think probably need to address what we're seeing in terms of the delays. That's probably the biggest change. Everything seems to be taking a little bit longer right now, so people just need to be prepared for
a little
that.
Longer wait.
Yeah.
Especially if you're filing for a relative overseas. The I-130s are taking much longer than they used to take 7 months. Now they're taking almost 11 months. Last time we spoke to USCIS, one of the officers told me that they are onboarding a lot of employees who have gone through the training process, but for them to process applications and files on their own will take a little more time. So that's what's also causing delay. What else are we? Our green card renewals are also taking much longer than we expected. We have it's almost approaching like 11 to 12 months or even more for renewals. So if you have a renewal, go take an info pass and go back to your local application office in case you want to go overseas. It's not going to affect your ability to work just because the renewal is waiting. It's not going to affect the ability to work.
And what are some of the visas that they're talking about taking away? There's some discussion.
You mean interviewing?
Well, like diversity visas. There's some categories.
Yes, they are. Well, they are. Diversity visas are under attack. So there are about 50,000 visas that might. Those may go away. So if you're applying for that, please apply as soon as possible. I'm also urging everybody who is eligible to file for a green card, either through employment or family, to please start doing that. And if you're eligible for U.S. citizenship, please qualify yourself and start filing for that as well. The other issue we are finding is now that most applications for green card are going to interview whether it's family based or it's employment based. So in the employment based interviews did not happen in the last 14 or 15 years, and it's all coming back again. Also, filing for siblings. That was the other category. Filing, if you're a U.S. citizen and you're thinking of filing for your siblings, please file it. Chances are that category also may be maybe on the chopping block as well. Anything else we want to talk about?
I think some of what we're seeing is additional scrutiny for any kind of criminal activity that can really affect an application.
Yes.
And we just need to be prepared for anything that might be in the past, and being upfront, getting ahead of it,
Yes. So, I mean, what we are seeing is that even if you were not arrested or not convicted, and even if that took place overseas in your home country, please declare it and go forward. If you're making an application for a green card, please do that right up front. It'll avoid charges of misrepresentation and perjury if this is found out in the interview. It can delay the process. It can even end up in a denial. So, if you have any conviction, even if it was a conviction when you were a minor, please declare that up front so we can make the explanation in the application rather than having to then afterwards follow it up and try to retrieve a bad situation, more or less.
Right, and I know we've seen some people who try to work out their own application, and then they come back and
Yes.
it ends up costing a lot more time and delays.
Yes.
So I think at minimum, if you have any questions or any doubts, at least consult with an attorney and get the best information
Possible, yes.
before you do an application.
So we are noticing that people are attempting to file for their green cards while arriving here on a tourist visa. That is actually against the law. So just be careful about how this matter is being approached. Talk to an attorney if you are thinking of doing that. Any other information we should be...
I think just maybe the H4s and the EADs.
Yes, H4 EADs, they are also, there are lawsuits against the H4 EADs by two unions. And if you are in H4 status and your spouse has an I-140 approved, apply for the EAD if you're eligible, but don't look for it to last very long.
And you could also prepare maybe to try to get your own H-1B
Yes.
as well and kind of upgrade your status.
Yes, especially if you have an eligible bachelor's degree and you find a sponsoring employer, the H-1B filing date is April 1st, and the employer can file on your behalf for an H-1B. I think at this point we have covered quite a bit of information. If you are interested in a representation, please give us a call. Our number is 314-932-7111. You can also visit our website, and there are a lot of informational videos on our website, which may be useful. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.